Yo, what is up, guys? It is Tristan, Wyatt, and Cody from the Spoon Squad. This is going to be our Spoon Squad 500 subscriber special.
Today for you, we have a best-of-3 set where I, Wyatt York, played Roaring Moon against Lost Zone Giratina in the finals of a box tournament held at Tag Team Collectibles in Kokomo, Indiana.
Thank you all so much for your support thus far. We'll be providing more high-quality content in the future, so stay tuned.
Now, I am once again asking for your support in that we want you to like, we want you to subscribe, we want you to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on all of our recent Spoon Squad content. And make sure to put something in the comment section, such as what deck you're going to be wanting when we go into F block. Rest in peace, Mew. Rest in peace, Path.
This guy's crying.
I am an 03er now.
He doesn't know what he's going to play.
Anyways.
Now, on to the game.
Heads or tails?
I'm going to call Tails.
Alright.
Because it never fails.
No!
It was a 3, but we're going to re-roll it. Alright. I'm going to go second.
Alright, I'll go first.
Okay.
Did you cut already?
No.
This is a hand.
Yeah. No mulligans. We're starting off strong.
Alright.
Yep, we're all good. Good luck. Does that help?
I guess I did flower select.
Sure. You're good.
Concealed?
Seems like your lack of basic problem has remedied itself fairly quickly.
Yeah, I love it. And we will end the turn on...
Okay.
Alright.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed be the Pokestop in my hand. I'm going to start off with... I'm going to put this down.
Moltres!
Oh, my bird!
Ooh. To be honest, my hand was really not that great.
My hand was not good either. I had no idea.
Oh, you're good?
You're good. Dark energy.
Okay, so right here is the first big mistake I make in this game. When choosing what to discard here, I choose to discard the Escape Rope because I value hitting into the Comfy this turn, which I think is very important. However, it's not necessarily vital to my game plan. I can really take a knockout on pretty much anything on my opponent's board, especially if I play the Rope. Damon here is most likely going to send up Manaphy, since it doesn't super matter in this matchup. He just benched it to most likely have a Rope target, which I'm okay with taking out. If I have to take a one prize or knockout this turn, that's perfectly okay. That actually enables plays later in the game for me to Mew EX, copy Greninja, and not have to worry about Manaphy being in play. So I definitely believe I should have discarded the Professor Sada's Vitality in my hand here, as I've already played my supporter for turn, and I can just pal pad that back in later if I have to. While Rope is still a playable card that I might be able to use to thin down my hand later.
capsule.
I do have a Illustrator rare one.
Yeah, that's more than one.
You got a good point. It is more than 11, 15. A lot more than
Tap your turn.
Yeah, these are all the.
That's what we like to see.
Okay, so right here, as Damon says, that's what we like to see. Definitely love to see Roaring Moon miss that turn 1 knockout that it so desperately wants to hit. My big misplay here is that I definitely should have attached the Dark Energy to Squawkabilly and used Motivate on Squawkabilly EX. While the damage is negligible and doesn't really matter, it allows me to get an extra energy into play that I wouldn't otherwise be able to directly onto the Roaring Moon. So that enables a play for me to, next turn, have a way to automatically retreat my Squawkabilly, plus be able to, with the 2 energy switches in my hand, immediately ready up Roaring Moon to attack instantaneously. While it ends up not mattering that much, it would be helpful to give me more available plays in the future.
Yeah, sure. This ball. Yep. Had your hand over there, right? Yes. Okay. Quite large. Not that bad. I have seen bigger.
Like that? Concealed?
Yep.
We'll go ahead and spit.
Structure?
Yes.
I'll start up with the top. I'm gonna attach a retreat.
Yes.
I'm gonna use Direflame Wings. Play 2 energy switches.
Absolutely.
2 energy Roaring Moon. I'm gonna go to boss's orders, Giratina. And I'm gonna use Calamity Storm, Display, and focus out for 2 counting for knockout. Yep. Sure.
Conceal.
Yep. Mind if I check your display?
Absolutely. Of course.
Okay.
That is awful.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have any more charge buttons.
That's crazy.
I could have picked you up literally 800
Oh,
on
yeah,
this day.
they're everywhere. I just try, I just feel it. It's never gonna be good. So I might not know.
As long as you
I'm not.
work the right years before.
You're on 7 right?
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Manually retreat.
Yep. Flower selected.
Try that in here.
I was never here, so I never.
I like the storage, man. Have you heard
See, 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah,
Depending on how fast we go.
just small.
Well, it's also when you go, you have I remember there was one.
I don't know. I'm like stumped.
It was my 2-week period of working.
One of those hands. Or it's not.
I just don't think I can do anything. I think I'm like already too far behind.
Yep.
Going to work, second shift, off going to my apartment, sleeping for like maybe 2 hours, like for real, driving back over here to go to work. I did that for 2 weeks straight. So my duties started to finish. So I did that for 2 weeks straight. And then after that,
Escape.
How does this hold GPS?
I don't know.
I think that's supposed to be on my discard pile.
Okay.
There's no energy in here.
There you go. I was like, dang.
There's supposed to be an energy in there.
I was like, I can't even like hope that you don't have a way to get out of the act though.
I'm just gonna send them work.
Alrighty.
yeah, so I couldn't get around it. And then he got back to it.
And go ahead and spit.
Make sure you take your discard.
Those are all my friends.
Okay.
Yeah. He must have been. He was like, bro, get out of my way.
Tails. Supposed to stop. I'm gonna use Earthen Vessel, discarding Ultra Ball. Pick up 2 Dark Energy. Gonna cut.
Okay, so not a misplay here, but something I do just want to point out. When going through my discard pile there, I do have a few options of supporters to put back in with Palpad. Boss's Orders is definitely important to where if Damon ever benches another Tina V, I can very easily boss KO it with a Roaring Moon. Giving me an extra out in deck to be able to pull that off is very important. But the other choice of Sada's Vitality is kind of coming from me shifting the focus of this game. While I could have Palpatted back in the Iono instead, my goal for this game has now become not to lose rather than stop Damon from winning. Because as I'm going to a 2 to 5 prize deficit, that I'm entering what we like to call the Roxanne zone, where Damon's Roxannes are now active and he can use them to put me down to a low hand size at any point in the game. So what I've chosen to do here is put Sada back into my deck, as it is a way for me to come back much easier. It enables me to draw cards without hindering myself, so it basically just draws me more total cards throughout the entire game to possibly help me find an out later down the line, rather than Iona would.
I needed the extra comfy at the beginning of the game, didn't get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't see how I beat the deck, at least how it's currently constructed. I feel like I need another Sableye and another Cran to play some sort of game with you, but I can't rely on having the rod and the ball in my hand every turn.
And the energy. I mean, I think the matchup, a lot of team matchups, is just pass, spray, die, and then use. Well, I guess it's not a lot of them, but some of them is just pass on them.
I think every game I've played against you, you've gotten rid of my path on turn, the literal turn I played it. Maybe that last game I beat you, probably not. I think it stuck one turn, but I think you already had what you needed. If anything, it just stopped one concealed cards.
I think it stopped the Dire Slam Wings, which didn't help necessarily, but I think I had to burn a few switches really so that it's super high.
The first day always not low for getting second. But he said first time the whole game.
Mine's a hand of cards.
Okay, so one thing I want to highlight here, while my hand sucks and I don't have really anything I can do this turn, choosing what I grab here off this Ultra Ball is extremely important because most Pokemon in my deck don't increase my odds to get out of this path lock that Damon has put me under. Galar Moltres, however, is able to use Forest Sealstone, unlike any of my other Pokemon. So it makes cards like Town Store and Forest Sealstone become additional outs. While Town Store already bumps the path to the peak, it does get me Forest Seal Stone for my Moltres to allow me to grab a research or something. So basically, Galar Moltres increases my path outs basically by double, and making them more effective and me being able to get out of the path lock at some point in this game. So basically, since Damon has slowed me down so much this game, I need to find a way to hinder his setup as well. Now, playing Escape Rope here is designed to get the Comfy out of the active spot to prevent Damon from being able to go Flower Selecting plus Retreat plus Abyss Seeking, or Flower Selecting Colress Cramorant Punch. This way, Damon has to either Abyss Seeking, send up Cramorant, or basically do something that he doesn't want to start his next turn with. So, because being able to let Damon attack so early with Cramorant applies a lot of pressure onto my Galarian Moltres and can prevent me from being able to use that Forest Seal Stone extra out, essentially, that I alluded to previously.
Abyss. Mm-hmm.
Boss.
No! The mind games.
Pass.
Of course.
The two VIP guys out of the Colbert season months.
It's like a weird situation. I don't know what I want to do. I think. Let's get some pressure, I think, is the goal. We'll go ahead and shred for 160.
Sure.
He's taking off.
Look this up. Sick. Awesome. Sick.
More ball stall.
Catcher.
Absolutely.
Big tail. On UEX, deliver the goods. Bestow upon the professor's research. And an earthen vessel, I beg. Wow. Switch her. Restart for 3.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck, dude? Asking you shall receive, I guess. Research.
Mm-hmm.
Sealstone.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Dire Flame. And Password.
Okay, so right here I make a very crucial mistake. Damon already has a very good reason to go after my Galarian Moltres in this position. So not using the Forest Sealstone here definitely is a bit of a throw, as I know the second Galarian Moltres V is prized. So that loses me access to Sealstone for almost the entirety of the game. So at this point, I believe after I play the POW pad, I should preemptively Sealstone for Professor's Research, just so that next turn I have something to play and progress my game state forward. This ends up being very bad for me because Damon does find access to the boss's orders here and does KO my Galarian Moltres. However, even though I am bailed out by top decking Professor's Research next turn, it still is a misplay that I should have remedied at some point, because then I might have had a more helpful top deck.
Each moon EX you have on the bench. No. Each moon EX you have on the bench, use Frenchie gouging him many times.
We're gonna play stuff. 6. Here's what you're seeing. Slay. What do you switch? Retreat.
He's swinging.
Wheel for 70.
It's over.
hit that pokey, that turn I hit the pokey stop. If I would have gotten the knockout there, I would have like because I literally hit like the perfect sequence of cards. I hit pokey stop into like catcher plus battle pass, and then battle pass or the catcher plus and then the which ball switch card and then go to
No, are you gonna miss half? No.
0 people are gonna miss path to the lead. Got it. Alright, we got a basic.
Alright, I'll take my 2
Good luck on game 3. Let's do this.
Alright, let's do it.
Holy smokes, we're starting off with a heavy ball.
Fuck, that's kind of rough.
Bro is staring at those price cards for a little too long. Something's telling me something is awry. Giratina? Sounds good.
If you'd like to cut, you can.
No, you're good.
We'll go ahead and bench that.
Sick. He's got the full board turn 1. He's cooking. Someone stop this man, please.
I wish I could feel good about this. I really could. I really do. But it all depends on this flower selecting.
What are you missing? Switch card right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like an energy or.
Something to comfy again.
Yeah.
We can double comfy or can cards of these 2 turns. Cook.
Or select.
Yep, alright, that makes sense.
Wow.
Don't leave him, we got 2 on the board, we're chilling.
Go.
Dude, me might have a stadium in my hand, you don't play with that. What the heck? Alright.
As much as I'd like to play Path.
Okay, so one thing I want to highlight here is the fact that I have 2 Ultra Balls in my hand, as well as a Town Store, in which I could very easily go Ultra Ball for Galarian Moltres, grab Forest Sealstone, and then Battle Pass. The reason I'm playing Trekking Shoes here first is because it will allow me to leave Pokemon in my deck before grabbing any out, so it increases my likelihood of being able to see the Pokemon off of Trekking Shoes, which then makes my Ultra Ball targets easier, because if I find a Pokemon or even a Battle VIP Pass here off Trekking Shoes, it reduces the amount of stress that it puts on what specific Pokemon I have to grab with Ultra Ball. So that is definitely the goal here behind playing the Trekking Shoes here first.
Absolutely. So what they're saying, return the slab. Return the slab.
We were just talking about this little thing that I can do where I judge and swap ability and then
Yeah.
brick.
Well, those prizes are kind of like rough.
I'm just assuming by the fact that you lost zone to Colress, the fact that you had one in hand probably. I guess you still needed the switch cards. So
Actually, I had 2 in hand. Put to the last.
Okay, all right. That's why I was like, you got rid of that guy way too quick. Something's fishy over there. Good.
Okay, so here is one of my bigger misplays in this game. Here using the Ultra Ball to discard these 2 supporters in my hand off the research, just so that discard these 2 supporters in my hand off the Ultra Ball, just to POW pad them back into my deck, is a very greedy play that I made here and was very much punished throughout this game. The reason I made this play at the moment was because I wanted to preserve boss's orders for a late game, because seeing that Damon has already established 2 Giratina Vs on the board, I know that I'm very much going to have to go after these cards aggressively. So I very much valued here putting the boss back into the deck. However, I believe as I'm going second, I very much need to hit this turn 1 knockout on this Comfy to hinder Damon's setup. So ideally here, I save the Sealstone, POW pad back in the Judge plus the Professor's Research in my discard pile to help me with draws later in the game. Basically, prevent myself from getting stuck out of path later. And then another reason I found this play good at the time was because I can thin my hand out all the way, grab Mew off this Ultra Ball, and draw 3 cards. Now, a common conflict I've had with myself is whether or not to use Restart before Squawk and Seize. And one thing that I've started to do now is to Squawk and Seize first, because while Mew EX while your hand is empty right before Squawkability and drawing 3 cards is nice, there's a very high risk of any of those cards being completely unplayable, and then you're just simply milling resources out of your deck for no reason that you could use later on in the game.
Wait, sorry, I haven't done flower selection.
You're good. You are good.
Flower?
Yep.
Sorry, guy.
He's got to go. We found the chorus. The chorus experience.
Live on the chorus experience. This is rough.
Is it a toughie?
There's a little bit of a toughie.
Okay. Jeff, is the word toughie funny to you?
Yeah, Jeff, it's a pretty serious word, man.
Gosh. You're right, he says. What time is it right now?
We'll escape rope again.
You're a 6 and you use both your comfies?
Yes. Concealed?
Uh-huh. So it's like, watch this. Vacuum. No!
And we'll go ahead and spit for 110.
Okay. That doesn't
No, it doesn't. That'd be crazy if it did.
Dude, imagine. Drop turn. Another stick. Where'd it go? Sketcher better flip heads since it decided to come along with a mill boss orders.
Got to. But you did win the
Yeah, but I flipped 2 tails last game.
No!
Let's go.
Boo! Terrible card.
Boo!
Terrible card.
They should have never had the coin flip.
You're just not using it right.
Dude, so true. I'm not flipping the coin in the right direction.
Play the old art. where
Sada's
it's the same
Vitality.
coin.
Dude, that's what Noah was trying to get me to play today. He's like, dude, play this and gaslight your opponents. Telling him that's how it works. And I was like, dude, you're so right. Tracking shoes.
That would work on half of the people you play.
I'm gonna take it.
Like, yo, that card's crazy. I gotta give me some of that.
No.
Okay, so I cringe looking back at this happening. I make the biggest possible misplay I could ever make at this point. So very clearly, whenever I play this escape rope, my intent is that Damon is going to send up the Radiant Greninja, because if Damon were to send up a Comfey, not only is he losing a Comfey for himself, it is also a Pokemon I can knock out with Roaring Moon without having to discard the Stadium, which then applies a lot more pressure on Damon's Tina V's, as there is then a Stadium in play still able to KO them with. Despite that, right here when Damon sends up the Greninja, as it is the correct play for him on my side, that is a very good promotion for me, as I have 2 energy switch and an energy in hand that I can easily use to put 3 energy on the Mew EX. While it is heavily damaged, this will allow me to thin out my hand, use Moonlight Shuriken copied from the Radiant Greninja to knock out both of Damon's Comfeys in play, preventing him from furthering his board state, keeping Radiant Greninja trapped in the active spot, allow me to draw extra cards off restart as I've thinned out my hand playing a bunch of cards, and will then net me 2 prize cards. This play right here does absolutely nothing for me except put 70 damage on the Greninja, which I'm never going to want to boss back up again to take a knockout on, and ultimately just like stunts my progression for the rest of the game. While I am giving Damon a free 2-prizer as long as he has a switch card into Cramorant in the active, this is putting me so far ahead as we're both 6-6 prizes. We are very nearing the time limit of this round, and I basically just need to start taking prizes ASAP.
What do I lose? That's the question.
Nothing. No, Larson decks play Pokestop, dude. You should hit it. Live a little.
Alright, you guys convinced me. I've got to, man.
He needs
I
one
ain't a
more
coward.
Mirage Gate.
It's not about the cards you draw, it's about the cards you discard along the way.
Yeah.
So true. Just like that boss's orders. Sick. I'm so glad those hit the discard every time I play Pokestop. After I played Power.
In a deck that has 6 supporters.
How many cards you got?
3 cards in hand.
Interesting.
Don't say it like that. That's spooking me.
Do I keep this? Or do I just let it? I think like you just gotta let it be.
Let it die. Let it die. Let it
But I could also
shrivel
poke stop and get a retreating card. Yeah. Poke stop. Let's go.
Dark energy? No.
Whoa, escape rope. Let's go, baby. I get to hit something else other than that stupid Morpeko.
Actually, that's kind of sick.
Alrighty. Escape rope.
Okay. boss in hand anyway. I was picking what I wanted to hit.
Spit innocently.
Sure.
Suck two.
You switch. How many storm discard state? Turn 1, right?
Yeah. This isn't bad, I think. Alright, we'll go ahead and draw.
We're doing price cards, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we can do prize cards.
Okay.
Flower select.
What's the official thing? Is it price cards, or are we supposed to do?
Of course.
What are we supposed to do?
Typically, people do price
Okay.
cards.
I don't know the one.
You play till time goes out +3, and then if it's a game 3, typically you play price cards.
A young boy in the world of Pokemon
You
cards.
know the easiest colors ever? What do you have at 10?
Oh no, I'm just gonna put it at 12, because why not? Can I forgive him right now?
Not tough.
So true. So true.
I haven't knocked anything out, have I?
No.
Okay.
You just punched mine, you amended once.
That might have to be the thing, unfortunately. Let's see.
What was it, a shred on me?
Wonder, I could redid that. We'll save it. We'll go ahead and shred it. Take 2.
Yep.
That was the problem.
Uh,
Alright, we'll go ahead and draw for turn. Just to be sure.
Yep.
3.
This was my issue. That was my hand of 4
Oh.
cards. I needed to promote him, retreat, use all the dark patches, and then try to draw to something, but my switch card was right, so it didn't matter. That's rough.
What hit his team?
Huh?
What hit his team?